Hello, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we did the first 5 levels of the adventure level, of the roof levels, and today we'll be finishing up adventure mode. Well, every single time I close the game and turn it back on, I have to check the volume, but like redo the volume every single time, because no matter literally every single time I turn this game back on, even though the sound effects work just fine, they go back to being completely silent, so I have to readjust the stupid volume slider for the sound effects. What do I even use here? Pumpkin, I guess. The Fairy Bomb. Not much variety you can do in these levels. It's honestly why, like, the daytime levels and the daytime levels in the backyard are like probably the best worlds in this game, because they're the only games that don't like pigeonhole you into what you're allowed to use for the sake of difficulty, I guess. Because like I've seen a lot of like unique setups for like the daytime and daytime pool levels when it comes to like the roof levels and then the nighttime levels and the nighttime fog levels. Like, there's not really that much you can do there because the roof levels force you to use specific plants unless you really want to go up all the way up here. And the nighttime levels, a lot of times you don't have enough sun to like get some of the heavy hitter plants out there. It's like I'm thinking of setups that have like garlics diverting zombies into fume shrooms protected by pumpkins, and it's like, that sounds great and all, but like in a nighttime level, it's gonna take you to like the last flag to get enough sun to do something like that. I guess why those survival things exist, survival levels. So even the ones that take place during nighttime should go on long enough for you to be able to make something. Will I actually be creative enough to make something there? Who knows? Who knows? This is going to be a really long recording, isn't it? Because this level's already 2 flags. I wouldn't be surprised if none of these last 5 levels have 1 flag. They're all 2 or 3 flags. Because like the last recording with the first 5 levels, that was like almost 40 minutes long. You gotta factor in, these levels are probably all longer. And then Dr. Zomboss is gonna be longer than a normal level. You have the credit scene, and I wouldn't be surprised if this recording was like an hour long. But you know, it's fine. Because I have made longer videos in the past. You know, I've been making videos for like a while now, like not quite a year and a half, but like it's been a year and a couple months. And like for the longest time I didn't have any issue with storage space, because even though I made a lot of videos, they weren't that long. Like my cover videos aren't that long, they go from like less than a minute to like 5 minutes at most. And videos that short don't take up a lot of file size, so I've had a lot of those videos like stored up, and I've had no problem with issues because they're not that big. But then as soon as I started doing these gameplay videos that go on for like 30 minutes to an hour, those file sizes are huge. So I've had to start deleting my videos because I don't have room for them. And yeah, I hope nothing ever happens to my YouTube channel, because then those videos that I deleted because I already uploaded them on YouTube, so I don't need them on my file anymore. I don't need them. I need a file of it on my computer anymore. They would just be gone. That would make me pretty sad. So yeah, hopefully that never happens. But, you know, even if that did happen, at least I uploaded it to begin with. Yeah, these catapult guys are kind of annoying. Especially right now when you don't have the plant specifically designed to deal with them. That's what this game does. I think I said at some point before, this game likes to throw a zombie at you and not have anything specific to deal with them other than insta-kills in the next level, and then immediately after the plant you unlock, it's like the plant immediately designed to deal with that. I think balloon zombies are an exception to that. I think they give you Clover before they give you balloon zombie. Or no, they give you cactus before they give you balloon zombie, because like balloon zombie's a dumb zombie. Because if you don't have what you need to counter it, there's nothing you can do. I think the only thing that kills it, I don't even think squash kills it, I think the only thing that kills it are jalapenos. Besides counters, of course, the only instants that kill it are like Doom Shroom, Cherry Bomb, and jalapeno. I don't think squash kills it. Alright, we should be heading on to the last part of the level here. Yeah, I'm really trying to keep some symmetry here. That's the thing with this game, is you always want to keep symmetry, because if you don't keep symmetry, then it just looks wrong. So I'm going to bring another cabbage bolt here, even though I don't need to. And I'm also going to ruin it by bringing this potted plant here when no other potted plants are. So now it's out of symmetry again. Will I dig out the potted plant just for the sake of symmetry? Will I ruin this potted plant's existence just for the sake of symmetry? I don't think I will. I think that potted plant is just fine there. It'd be the odd one out. So yep, this was a counter for the zombie that just showed up. But it also protects against bungee zombies, so they are useful in that regard. I have always found the bungee plants to be, the umbrella leaf plants to be kind of annoying, because in order to properly use them, you have to like insert them into your setup, and it becomes kind of awkward, because then you need to like dig up sunflowers just to have like an even number of firepower, and that ruins the symmetry. So that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. And you see with this game, you know, you can beat the whole game and keep in symmetry, and it's just fine. But then in the second game, you know, things go awry so often in the second game. You can't worry about things like symmetry. You're just trying to beat the level. Like, have you played Jurassic Marsh and Plants vs. Zombies 2? That entire world is just a mess. Like, what is the worst? I'm trying to think, what is the worst, like, world? And I didn't bring Potato Mine. Huh. Well, I guess Squash is gonna have to do Potato Mine's job. It's not like I had a room. Like, look at this. I don't have room for Potato Mines right now. Yep, I'm having to put them in these places just to protect them from the launcher zombies. Honestly, I think I'm not even gonna bother. I think I'm honestly not even gonna bother with more than 2 of them. Because, like, really the main threat is the stupid launcher zombies. Catapult launcher zombies. And the thing about those guys, they always attack like the back. So as long as you have these guys to just constantly block the back, you just need 2 of them, and it basically makes the catapult zombies completely worthless. And yeah, I don't have anything to deal with the Bungie zombies. But, hopefully I could just plant pumpkins on anything that shows up. Hopefully. Yeah, I was saying that the first level took like 8 minutes, and this level has 3 flags, so it's gonna take even longer, so this is gonna be a really long recording. But, I mean, it's the finale of the adventure mode. There's like 2 finales in this game. There's the finale of the adventure mode, and there's like the last episode where you beat everything. Which normally should be like beating the survival hard version of the root levels, because normally when I play this game, at least, I play survival last. It's like the last thing I do. And then once you beat that, you basically beat everything, unless you want to do survival endless, but I don't want to. In fact, I think either the achievement for getting 20 flags in survival endless like doesn't exist in this version for whatever reason, or I've gotten it already, because the only 3 achievements I don't have are the like staying alive for like 20 levels or something in the 2 puzzle game modes. I just never bothered to do. Or bringing the Tree of Wisdom up to like a ridiculously high level, which just requires you to grind a lot of coins, and I just never bothered to do that. So yeah, I probably will not be doing any endless modes in this, just because I can never really bother with them. No, watch to see, he doesn't even reach that squash. Nope, he does. Alright. You gonna throw any bungees at me? No. Oh, nice of you. And I remember for the longest time when I played these games, we're not taking my sunflower. Yeah. That's what happens, they deal with the bungees. Yeah, I remember, like, for the longest time when I played this game, I would only ever use 1 row of sunflowers. And, you know, you could easily beat the game by doing that, because, like, I did multiple times. But, like, that is not the optimal way to play this. You really should have... I mean, I have less than 2 rows right now because of these leaf guys, but... You know, I've got close. You should have close to 2 rows of sunflowers. Or else you're really just, like... You know, you get to a point where it's like, you need sun. And it's like, that's basically all you need at this point. Because you built all your defenses, and now you're just adding more stuff for insurance, really. And watch these guys, they're gonna throw the basketballs all the way, and then it's gonna block off, and they're just gonna keep throwing basketballs over there and accomplishing literally nothing. And they just become a non-issue. Man, they really take their sweet time to give you Melon Pult in this game, don't they? Like, I think it might be the last plant you get in the game. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is 5-7, so you're gonna get something for 5-7 and 5-8. And I think 5-8 is the Melon Pult, and I think 5-7 is Marigold, which is, you know, a plant nobody uses except for when they're grinding. Yeah, Marigold, like the Star Fruit, is another one of those. You know, we had an idea for a plant, but like, we didn't really have a specific place to put it, so we just put it here. We just gave it to you here. Sorry about that. I don't want you to put that on my pumpkins, so go away. Yes, because like you're not gonna use marigolds in the last couple plants of the game, in the last couple levels of the game where it's the most hectic. So it's another one of those examples of they give you a plant that is basically useless for where you're at in the game, but they still wanted to give you to it because it's a useful plant sometimes, just not at the specific moment. And these Bungie zombies are trying to make me regret not planting a bunch of guys. You know what? Just why not? Just this'll probably make the last wave a lot easier to deal with. Because you know they're gonna come down, and they're gonna come down over here. Yeah, just nope. Oh, you guys are just not stopping, are you? Just gonna keep trying to put those ladders on my pumpkins. So I'm putting a potted plant in front of the pumpkin, which kind of defeats the point of the pumpkin when you really think about it. Yeah, that's the thing about these guys is they kind of like protect the like grid of plants around them. So for like the first couple rows, you just plant 2 of them, and you'll be good. But the thing is, you don't want to get rid of like. You don't want to use multiple of them on the same row, because then you're like really weakening one row. So what you have to do is you do it again to protect these rows of plants. You have to put them in like 1, 3, and 5. Because if you put them on 2 and 4 again, then you're gonna like severely weaken 2 and 4. So in order for the rows to be of equal strength, you gotta like put these guys at 2 and 4, and then again you can do 1, 3, and 5. This is the way you gotta work with these types of plants. Just, yeah, get for those guys. Lost those guys. Yep, and you get marigold. Gives you silver and gold coins. Pretty useful plant, but not these particular levels. Oh, and there they are, the Gargantuars. I think when I was younger, I called these guys like Garganators or something. Like I completely said their name completely wrong, like not even close to what it was. Well, this is the last level where I don't have a melon pole. Pick sunflower first. Yeah, now you don't even use the umbrella leaf because there's no catapult guys and there's no Bungie zombies. And I'm not entirely sure how that works. What I think that works is if the Bungie zombie doesn't show up here, like of course you're still gonna have the Bungie zombies like bring down the zombies in between waves, but I think they don't come down from the sky and pick up individual plants if they're not up here. So let's just pick the normal stuff. Don't forget potato mine this time. Oh, 19 minutes into the recording, and we're just starting 5-8. There's a pretty good chance this ends up being a 45-minute plus recording. But who knows? We'll see. Oh yeah, one thing I was gonna talk about when I was started talking about other stuff is one thing that's kind of weird about the marigold is, you know, they give you coins in this game, but then when they came back in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, they heal you instead. And the thing is, I don't even think they called it marigold in that game. Like they took marigold, and then I think they called it a heal flower. So basically looked exactly like a marigold. It wasn't called marigold, and it didn't do what a marigold does. So, you know, what is it? Who really died that day? Who came back? It's kind of mysteries we'll never know. Yeah, I do wonder if you get unlucky enough with these corns, to where you just never get any butter, can a cabbage pult and a kernel pult not be enough to take down a conehead? Probably not, because I'm pretty sure even a cabbage pult by itself can take down a conehead. It just ends up being really close, because a pea shooter can take down a conehead and end up being really close. But then again, that's when they're like over here, and they're right here, so who knows? The math's not with you at the moment. I said the word mystery just a second ago, and that made me think about like those shows on TV, which I've never watched before, but I know they exist, of like people trying to find Bigfoot or find aliens or stuff like that. And the thing I always found like funny about those shows, because it's like one thing if you watch like YouTube videos about it, but the thing about like those live reality TV shows is like even if you think that like Bigfoot or aliens or something exist, like if one of those shows actually found proof of like Bigfoot or whatever, do you really think that like they'd let that be aired on mainstream TV? Like of course they wouldn't. So even if you believe in Bigfoot or aliens or whatever, just surely like you'd much rather watch like YouTube videos or something of it. Because like with those reality TV shows, it's gotta go through a reviewer or something. It's gotta go like through a process and stuff. And I'm sure at one point throughout that whole process, if they actually like found Bigfoot or whatever, somebody would be like, you know, we can't reveal Bigfoot to the world like that, you know? Whereas with a YouTube video, you know, it's just you. And even if like YouTube ended up taking it down or whatever, because, you know, the world can't know about the big hairy foot guy. The video would have been out there at some point, and then people would have reported it, like, saved it. The thing about the Gargantuars is they're the only zombie in this game, not counting the final boss, of course, that doesn't die in one explosive, they could die in two. And when at half health, they'll throw an imp. Okay, and that's the thing about this game. I actually, in Plants vs. Zombies 2, when a Gargantuar throws an imp, it always goes on the third column. But I actually can't remember if that's how it works in this game. Because, like, I swear, I remember for the longest time that that's not how it worked in that game, and how far the imp went was, like, based on how far, where the Gargantuar was on the screen. But, like, now I'm not entirely sure. Because I swear I've seen, like, videos where it seemed like the Gargantuar always threw it on the third column. So, like, I'm just not... I don't know how the imps work in this game. Just waiting for this level to end. Almost 25 minutes into recording. Still got 5-9 and 5-10 to go. So yeah, Raise the Roof, which is the music that's been playing for 8 levels now. It's pretty good. tried doing a cover of it once. I thought it was decent. And again, that's not something special considering I've tried to do a cover of every track in this game. That's not like Zen Garden. Alright, where is he gonna throw this at? I'm curious to know, where does he throw this at? If he'll ever be able to. Okay, it's the fourth throw. Okay, I was right. It is based on how far away he is. Because in Plants vs. Zombies 2, no matter whether he was here, or literally on the third row, he would throw the imp on the third row. They have Melon Bolt, one of the best plants in the game. Really expensive, but they do lots of damage. And they have splash damage, so they're really good. Okay, now they're just throwing everything at you, jeez. Yeah, this might be a dumb idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just not gonna use Cabbage Bolts and see how that goes. And once again, I don't have potato mines. I hope that'll be fine. So yeah, 5-9, this might be the hardest level in the game. It might be though.
Are coming.
I guess that depends on how good you are at fighting Zomboss. Because I remember when I first played this game, like I was able to beat 5-9, but I could not beat Dr. Zomboss for like quite a while. It took me quite a couple tries to beat him. You know, I never really thought about this, but just take time to appreciate how cool of a name Dr. Zomboss is. Such a cool name. It's honestly such a cool name that I'm surprised it took until this game came out for that to exist. Because it's like so obvious when you think about it. It's like they're the boss of the zombies. Of course they're Dr. Zomboss, you know? It took until this game for that to become a thing. You know, I probably shouldn't be putting these leaves out yet, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And hope that I'll be able to save enough for a melon bolt here. Which, I just need 4 more sun. Come on, guys. Okay, fine. We'll just put a squash here, I guess. See, now you give it to him. Too many, but it's too late. So now I'm having to use a squash. You gotta take it nice and slow at the beginning parts of these levels if you're able to save up for melon bolts. Yeah, just kill time with squashes and stuff. Trying to get a row of melons here. Just making this go by pretty slow, but you know it's gonna be a long recording anyway, so whatever. Just delaying as much as I can with these squashes here. You know, once we have a row of melons, should be good against a lot of stuff at that point. Come on, sunflowers. I need 1 more here. Yeah, because once you got a row of melon bolts, you're pretty good for a lot of stuff, because not only do they deal really big damage, but they deal splash damage too, so We have multiple zombies right next to each other, like multiple melon bolts. They're gonna be helping each other. Come on! 2 more sun. 1 more sun. There we go. Now we got a row of melon bolts. So I'm gonna start putting down some corn. I mean, I have a vague idea of how I want this setup to end up, but like, with how expensive the melon bolts are, I just end up not having them. And now I'm just kind of haphazardly putting stuff down here. Because the thing about stuff with pumpkins is, you know, you want to put down pumpkins down as soon as possible because it takes so long to charge. But then when you're planting this stuff down, you gotta worry about other stuff. It's just kind of a mess when you think about it. Kernel pulse, if you could throw some butter right now, that'd be great. Let's just put you there. Alright, finally, another melon flip. Jeez. Took long enough. Bungie's gonna come down? Nope. Is that only something that happens in the final waves? I thought for sure it happened in the mid waves too, but maybe not. Maybe it only happens in like Survivor or something. Well, when you do this a second time, because you can actually repeat the adventure mode as many times as you want with the gimmick that 3 of the plants are chosen for you. And you actually have to do that in order to see the secret zombie. Yeah, you just, no. See, I'm trying to plant melon pulse. I'm trying to, oh, diamond. I think it's the first time I've seen a diamond. Yeah, I'm trying to plant pumpkins, I'm trying to plant kernel pulse, I'm trying to plant melon pulse. And all of this with less than 10 sunflowers, because you gotta put these stupid guys down to deal with the catapults. That just makes this a difficult level by this game's standards. You gotta deal with so much stuff. Because there's so many different types of zombies. And stupid ladder guys. Man, that was hoping I'd be able to dig out these sunflowers and put melon poles, but it looks like at the rate this is going, I'm just not gonna have time to do that. So I guess I'll focus on trying to get a kernel pole in every single one of these rows over here. Alright, and I guess that'll be enough. I mean, I got them on the second and fourth row at least, so they're gonna help the splash damage. Man, I hope the Gargantuar shows up on the second or fourth row. And he did. Not that it matters, since I'm just going to use a squash, and I'm going to blow them up. Oh man, he got a head on the top, but it doesn't even matter, because there's nothing facing zombies up there. The level's a bit harder than the average level, but it wasn't that bad. Homeowner, you have failed to submit to our rightful claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please please. I don't know what that says. That looks like an R. Please remit your home and brings to us forthwith. Permit? Please permit. Yep, I can. Sincerely, Dr. Edgar Zomboss. Uh-oh, he's here. Better get ready. It's gonna be one heck of a fight. Listen though, I know what his weakness is. You have to hit him in the pancreas. No, that was a different guy. You have to, kick him in the, you have to press up, up, down, down, right, left, left, right. That was a reference I did not get when I was like 8. Wait, I remember it. Here it comes. Listen to that music. One of the best final boss themes in video games right here. And then they went and like used it for like the minigame levels in Plants vs. Zombies 2, which, you know, I like that. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of a weird choice. I guess I kind of understand it because that game didn't start with Dr. Zomboss in it, so if they wanted to use that music, they had to use it somewhere. But then, of course, they just ended up taking the music out anyway, which was a shame. And that was apparently due to, like, file size problems or something. It's actually one of the reasons why I never bothered, like, I mean, like I said, I played through, like, the Pirate World and then stopped, but, like, one of the reasons why I never really bothered at that point is because, like, the Dr. Zomboss music no longer plays. Let's just, deal with it here. Let's put some big damage in. Yeah, I guess one problem with this isn't a particularly hard level, but you are, of course, having to deal with the stupid RNG and the catapults here. It's the, conveyor belt. And yeah, you put down an ice ball too, you can also put down a fireballs, so you deal with the fireball using the jalapeno. Or you deal with the fireball using the ice shroom, you deal with the ice ball by using the jalapeno. So you always want to make sure you have at least one of each in stock. But you also want to use the ice shroom to freeze him, because like that's how you do big damage in this fight, is you want to freeze Dr. Zomboss when he comes down, so you're actually able to throw stuff at him. Crap was the fun one. There goes my melon bolt. But it's not really, so it's fine. Stop attacking my melon bolts. Oh, come on. You know, I was just saying, you need jalapenos in stock. Well, I really hope he doesn't throw an ice ball. This could be really bad. Okay, there's all people now. We're all good. We're all good. And he threw down the fireball anyway. Doesn't even matter. Alright, you're not really taking anything of value there, are you, buddy? At some point, he's gonna throw a ban at me, so kind of use that medium, you know, and you don't want to use all your plants, but you also kind of do. Why did that not freeze you? Let's just hit you again. Alright, you gonna throw a van at me? Yep. Oh, that was near the front, so it wasn't that bad. Man, well, giving me melon pulse. Maybe not. What's that down here? Alright, I know exactly what I'm doing. Give me another hospital. Let's go ahead and freeze these guys. Stop pulsing my melon pulse. I guess that's one thing about this boss fight is that the Dr. Zomboss doesn't only exclusively use like rooftop plants. Those are the other levels, like all the multiples of things. Like specifically only used the zombies from that world. He just left! He just left and didn't take the damage. How dare he? I don't know if he alternates between the RV and, well, I'm running out of room here. Yeah, I don't know if he alternates between the RV and the other thing, and the bungee zombies. Or if it's like... Because I know he doesn't use the RV until he gets to a certain range to fight. I don't know if he like alternates or it's like random, but there's a higher chance for one than the other. I don't know. Also, another thing, those fireballs or ice balls get to the very end, they will crush your lawnmower. Which is pretty mean. Oh yeah, and it also does the stomp. I forgot about the stomp. He took my melon bolt. Throwing cabbage bolts at me, huh? And crumble bolts. Not the most useful thing in the world. And you killed my thing. Oh, we're doing the big damage to him. And he's dead. Man, we haven't started the credits yet, and it's already almost 45 minutes. Get the Silver Sunflower Trophy, because there's still a lot more to this game, but you beat the main adventure. Congratulations, you have most triumphantly fended off the zombie attack. Your lawn is safe, for now. Okay, you win. No more eating brains for us. We just want to make a music video with you now. Sincerely, the zombies. Alright, I'm just gonna let this play, and, If copyright stuff happens, that'd be funny. Because, you know, I don't make money on these videos anyway.
Sunflower. 1, 2, 3. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn. I know your type, tall, dark, and dead. You wanna bite all the petals off of my head, and then eat the brains of the one who planted me here. I'm just a sunflower, but see me power an entire infantry. You like the taste of brains, we don't like zombies.
I used to play football.
Football,
Protons protect my head.
on his head,
I have a screen door
your shield.
We are the undead.
There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn. Maybe it's time to reevaluate. I know you have a lot of food on your plate. Brains are quite rich in cholesterol. You're dead, so it doesn't matter. Instead, we'll use the solar power to make a lawn defense at any hour.
I like a tricycle.
Sickle
There's powder on my
on
head.
his head,
I'm gonna eat your brain.
blood on the snow.
We are the undead.
There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn.
Just always love to see it, Tanya. Well, I'm not gonna have the whole credits play out, so I'm just gonna go back to the main menu. More mini games, puzzle, and survival modes have been unlocked. Also, check out the new items in Crazy Dave's shop. And not only that, but you can water your Zen garden plants. Ooh boy, how exciting! Yep. I could have ended on the Zomboss fight. I could have ended with on zombies on your line, but nope. We are going to stay here, and we are going to water these plants until they get bigger. Because that is the essence of Plants vs. Zombies. It's not about planting plants for tower defense. You can defend against the zombies that want to eat your brains. Nope, that is secondary. The real meat and potatoes of Plants vs. Zombies is the Zen Garden, the farming simulator. Everyone loves your farming simulators. They are the root of all gaming. They are the root of civilization. For many years, humanity was hunter-gatherers. They'd have to follow the buffalo, or whatever other animal they were hunting. Follow them wherever they went. But as soon as they discovered farming, that's where civilization really started. And that is the main lesson of Plants vs. Zombies, is that plants are pretty cool. So next time, you got mini games, you got puzzles, and you got survival. So next time, we are gonna start some mini games. See you then.